So you don't have a specific game, but what
No.
is your favorite game to shoot at, to take shots of?
I still think it is God of War. I think God of War is God of War is so good shooting God of War. I don't know. There's something that photo mode that I'm at home, just like Viking Dad was saying that he's at home, and I love Days Gone photo mode as
Yeah,
well. I love that photo mode. That photo mode was amazing. But I don't know. God of War is just. I think that's connection. When I first started VP for real, it was God of War. I don't know. I need to go back to God of War eventually.
I'm trying to convince everyone that comes into the show to just play God of War forever. Not
They need to.
I God of War is my like go-to game. I love God of War. I will
Yes.
always have God of War posts on my social media.
It's
It's like
amazing.
it's home to me, and to hear
I
that
wish
other people,
the Last of Us was like that.
yeah, the
That photo
photo
mode is
mode. Uh, I came to a point in The Last of Us Part Two, and I actually talked with Fire Scorpio about this recently, because I
yes.
didn't take any photos of like the later part of the game. There are whole
Me,
sections that I didn't take
me
photos
too.
of, like
I simply didn't shoot.
The
Me
Rat
too.
King, because
I
I
don't
was
have any shots.
tired. I was so tired of being like, not of the game. I know the game it's one thing that they want you to feel is tired by the end of the journey, but I
Yes,
was
it
tired
is.
of that photo mode. To make it work, you
Me
need
too.
to make a decent shot. It's not even a good shot. To make a
I
decent
know
shot,
a
it's
decent
so
shot.
hard. It's so hard.
Yeah,
And
I eventually quit. I'm just playing my The Last of Us.
yeah,
I don't want any spoilers. I don't want to lose any time in that photo mode. I thought I was losing time because
yeah,
I couldn't take any shot that I want to. So
yeah.
I quit. I just quit and
Yeah, I
wait to
tried.
the end.
Nowadays I know how to get it, but back then
Yes.
I tried to get cool shots of Joel, but like in the beginning, not in the flashbacks. In the beginning, when he's saving Abby,
Ah,
I was trying
yes.
to get cool shots of him there,
I
and
failed. I tried.
it's so hard. And I
Yes, it
know
is.
that if the game had more range of motion, just that, it
That
doesn't even have to
yes.
change a lot. Just
Change
look,
that orbital cam.
yeah,
Orbital cam is
and they can
the
use
worst thing.
an orbital cam, but like Ghost of Tsushima has an orbital cam, but it has range around it. So
Yes, it has a bigger range. Yes.
yeah, the Ford Focus explained this in a really cool way. So you basically on Ghost of Tsushima, if I'm explaining this correctly, you change the center of the orbit. It's an orbit all the same, but you change the center of the orbit.
Yes, and on the Last of Us, you're always locked to the
Yeah,
center.
you're locked
That is
to
so bad.
the playable character. So you
Yes,
there is,
exactly.
and making that change, that small change of even
It is a small change.
even opening up the sphere, the circle around you, even opening it up a bit, it will make tons of difference. But no, they had to
Yes,
go the closest possible.
the
It's cool if you want portraits of the main character.
yeah, I know, but even there, I was getting
Yeah,
hard times. I don't know how Berdo did those shots. Thank God they
he did
posted
a
video
whole
after.
thread. He did a whole thread,
Yes,
and I
a
read that
tutorial.
thread, and I was like,
Me too.
I can't do this.
Me
This
too.
is
I was like, I
hard.
will never. I even reply, I'm like, you're a master. I can't do this.
Yeah,
I suck. I
yeah.
can't do
He
that.
did. He gave one tip to with the motion blur to make the shots more action, and I was like,
Yeah.
I tried it. That doesn't work with me. But
Me
that shot is
too.
perfect. Why is that shot perfect?
Why that shot is perfect?
Uh,
Your skin tone is different. Your shading is different. I was like, how are you doing that? And then our friend Fire Scorpio like nailed it as well. I was
yeah.
like, oh, okay, I give up. I give up. I'm not
Flip the table. I'm over this.
flip the table meme. I'm not
I
doing that.
I played it the second time. I didn't take one single shot. I was so frustrated with it. I was like, oh my! I gave up
I'll
on
try it in the
photo.
third playthrough.
Yeah,
Sure.
and that one will
It is
be
frustrating
on PS5. That
on PS5.
yeah,
Yes.
if that console ever comes out. uh,
Oh yes. I'm still scared.
so I got a bit lost in the questions. So
I do that.
uh, last question is the one that I
Already.
always try to do, but I never get enough time to do. But I'm trying to keep this more focused. So there are a ton of difference with shooting with cameras and with photo modes, but in a photo mode, what is the essential feature that it has to have?
Oh, this is great. I saw Hoffman talking about the tilt.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think the tilt is very important as well. But I think today for me, it's a bunch of things actually. When I think about it. But that free cam, I need free cam. I that orbital on the center like The Last of Us, it blocks me. I need free cam and as far as range as I can go. I love that. So I think that to me, like free cam, like control changed for me having that free range from skull.
yeah.
Okay, I can go anywhere now. I'm happy.
And I love control, and it's maybe one, if it's not the second game that I have the most shots of. The first is God of War. It's close to it. I have a lot of shots of control, and I don't like that photo mode. I think it's even more limited than the one from The Last of Us.
It is because when you're tilt the camera, you're also locked in 90 degrees. You can't adjust like the
Yeah.
X and Y's. You're locked. And Avengers is like that. I hate that. You're
Oh,
locked when you're 90
you are
degrees.
playing Avengers?
Yes, and
How do
I was.
huh, how do you feel
Uh,
about that game?
so the single player, it is a mixed bag. It has some like as I call it, like real single player campaign missions. They're focused, a lot of cutscenes and set pieces. They're amazing. And then out of nowhere, you're on the war table, fully game as a service. Choose your mission now, do that mission now, and you have to do it. You have to go on an open map doing stupid missions like standing on a place capturing a flag. It's like you're in a multiplayer game. You're capturing some place, and then
But on the main campaign, so you are
on the main
playing,
campaign,
so you are single player playing something that should
something
be.
like multiplayer. It is weird. It is weird, and that makes the campaign longer. Like I get it. I am over 10 hours and I haven't finished. But I am the single player guy. I don't play multiplayer games anymore. I am single player campaign guy. I cheer for that. And when I saw those like mandatory missions, I was like, yeah, those missions. There's a cool side because you have freedom. You can fly as Iron Man, go anywhere. That side is cool, but the missions itself are stupid. Are game as a service missions.
Is the
They're
photo mode only
bland.
available on single player?
That's a good question. I don't know. I think there is the option on co-op, but I haven't tried because none of my friends bought the game. So I tried it
I
once and then I haven't tried photo mode.
I during the beta, I debated if I should buy it on launch or not, because I'm a big comic book fan, like
Yeah,
big
me too.
comic book fan, and I always wanted an Avengers game,
Me too.
but I didn't want this.
And me too. That's not the game that we wanted.
So I was really debating, and after seeing tons of reviews, talking with a lot of people, they all said that they are having a good time with it, but
Yes.
they regret spending the whole money with it, because like you have
Mm,
a battle pass thing for each character. You have a ton of grind if you want to unlock certain skins.
it is. It is.
You there are virtual photographers that want a certain armor for a certain character, but they can't take shots with it unless they grind for like 10 hours straight.
Exactly.
And
It
that's
is like
just
that.
not for me. I will
It,
probably wait for two things: the game on PS5 and a big discount.
yes.
Those are
Yes.
the two things that I will wait, and then I will try, because I
It is
hope that
unfortunate.
the create button on the PS5 will change the photo modes somehow.
Oh,
I have a
I have
little hope that
hopes.
they will like offer not a camera toolbox, but something similar that
Something more
you click on it and you have like a photo mode on most games. Even games
like
that
a
don't have a photo mode, you can
oh,
like,
like a built-in camera through
yeah,
something like that.
yeah. I
That
hope
would be
that's,
crazy. That would be a game changer.
yeah. I think I hope, I think it's wishful thinking on my part, but I hope that's it.
Oh, me too.
I ran out of questions. Andre, is that something that you
Oh,
want to talk about? You want to plug in, promote something?
yeah, I would love to talk about like Microsoft Flight Simulator. It's something that I think all virtual photographers would love doing that.
So, getting back to it one last time. Microsoft Simulator.
Simulator.
You were
That is
saying,
amazing. Yes, that every virtual photography should try that one day if they
but
get the
that's so
chance.
big. That's such a big game. Like,
I know
do
it
you
is
have space
intimidating.
on your computer now after
No,
installing
no,
the game?
everything is like on red. You know, all my hard drives are red now. But it is so much rewarding. You know, I never play like those simulator games. Never. I tried it once, you know, in 2004 when my first PC built, and I'm trying now, and it has an easy mode. Like you can fly. Like, okay, that's easy. That I can do that. And the range of shooting that game, like every VP would go nuts. You can go anywhere on the world, anywhere with the camera.
I
It has
saw
FOV, has everything that you can think.
I caught one of the Christian Session streams where he was,
Oh,
and I told him to come to my house, and he tried to come to Portugal, but like Portugal is mostly flat, so not a
oh,
lot to see here. But it
uh-huh.
was really cool because then he changed to Australia and he captured one awesome shot of like the orange sky with the plane on it.
Oh, that's
That shot
beautiful.
was awesome. And I saw some of yours that are beautiful, completely beautiful, and it must be
It's
rewarding
amazing.
to like see Brazil from top and visit the
I saw
landmarks of
my
Brazil.
house. That is crazy. And you can change the time of day and
Yeah.
the climate and the clouds exactly as you want. It's like a Ghost of Tsushima on the skies, you know, something like that. You don't have the particle system, but you have tons of things, you know. I think that's the
Now,
future of photo modes.
now you're making me wish to play Flight
Yeah,
Simulator. It's
you
the
would
first
love
time
that.
that I have this wish.
I
Oh,
think
I don't have
every
the
VP
money.
would love because it is so fun. Oh, that game is demanding. Holy shit, that is
Yeah.
demanding.
It has like 10 discs to, if you want the physical edition, it's like 10 discs, right?
I
It's
don't
something
know. I
like it.
didn't know that.
It's something like it. It's like, it's either 10 discs or something crazy like that. It's like
It is a
the,
crazy game,
yeah, it's so big. But I
but it's
understand it. It
rewarding.
has every single airport in the
In the
world.
world, it is the entire Earth 1-to-1. That is crazy. I never played with that in my life. I dream of that when I was a kid, like the
Yeah.
entire planet Earth to explore, and you can do that, and it is beautiful. It is relaxing. It is amazing. It's a crazy game. I
You're
think
making
VPs
me
will
wish to play it, but
it
I
is
can't.
very cool.
My I use my work the laptop to for everything, and it will blow up.
Melted.
Yeah,
Yes,
completely if I install that. But
because even on the 1080 Ti, thanks to NVIDIA again, it is demanding. The thing can go 30 FPS. It is crazy.
So that's it, Andre. Again, thank
Thank you.
you so much for being on. It was a real
Thank you.
pleasure, and it was hard to not speak in Portuguese with you.
Yes, me too.
Guys, that was it. I will see you all next week. Bye.
Thank you so much. Bye.